Hey, what's up, everybody? Shaun here. There's no real purpose for this video other than um, I just want to vent a little bit. It's hard to really be myself on these videos because I mean this isn't really how I am. I'm just trying to be this YouTube person, right? Come up with stuff to talk to. I don't know what to talk about. I mean, I know what I want to talk about. Um, but how I'm being perceived or whatever. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I feel like I'm talking to a friend, um, and I think that people enjoy watching that because it's just like you're bullshitting with somebody. Not that I don't have friends; I got friends, but if it feels like I'm talking to a friend, then I think it'll come off more naturally. So. Also, I want to post more videos, and I really want to do it. I need to get a camcorder because all these videos that I've done so far, this is number 3, but these videos that I've been doing so far just on the webcam on my computer, and it's working out fine, but I want to get a camcorder and really walk around Seattle and get some actual footage. I want to do it with friends with me too because it's easier to talk to them than some fucking weirdo walking around into a restaurant by himself eating the food there. It's kind of strange. So, I don't know. I gotta find a friend that would want to do it with me. And I think speaking naturally and doing this better will come with time, so I'm going to try to do more videos, maybe even one a day, even if it's just bullshitting, and then I should get better at it. What I'm going to talk about, I don't fucking know. Yeah. Until I get a camcorder and I grow a little bit of balls and actually go. It's hard. I mean, if you haven't tried to make a YouTube video, you should really try just to see how weird it is. Because I watch videos. I mean, I watch like the videos that I like to watch the Hodge twins. If you haven't seen the Hodge twins, they're these twins that work out and they do intermittent fasting and they answer questions and they eat food. It's funny as fuck because there's the dialogue between the two of them, and it seems really natural. It seems like the way they all the time, which is really cool. I want to get to that point. I'm not at that point right now. Right now, I feel like I'm answering an interview question. In a way, kind of I am because I'm interviewing myself, kind of, which is silly. I don't know, but if I do a lot of videos, I think that I'll be able to get a little bit more comfortable with talking. I'm also talking to myself right now. That's a weird thing. I'm in my apartment alone, talking to my computer. Now, on your end, if you're watching this at home or wherever you might be watching, that's not the case. We're together at this point. I'm with you, you're with me in your room, apartment, whatever. That's a mental hump I need to get over. Right now, it's just me. I'm alone, talking to myself, feeling like a nut job. And that's hard. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I like to listen to Bill Burr. He's a comedian. And he does the podcast all alone too. He's always just fucking talking to himself, making weird voices, and like he's super funny even when he's by himself. That probably takes some time to get to, but he does it, and I think it's cool. I'd like to get to that point because regardless of what you see on your screen right now, when I'm talking to other people and I'm in a group of friends, I can be funny. And I'm not funny right now. It's hard to be funny alone. It's really hard. Try to get used to it. I've done stand-up comedy before, just a few open mics. I get people laughing when I know what I'm gonna say. Maybe I'll share some of those stories on this at some point, but that's really not what the channel is about. I really want to explore the Seattle neighborhoods. I really want to get out there and review like the different businesses. Like my intro said, essentially it would be like free advertising for the businesses, but I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm not going to take any advertising money from them. I just want to get out there. I want to show you what Seattle has to offer, and I want to experience it because I've lived here for only 8 months now, but I haven't experienced a percentage of it. Like, not 1% I haven't experienced, like maybe one, but I haven't. There's so much to offer here. So this is kind of an attempt for me to get out there and do it, like a purpose behind going out there. Another hard part of it is a lot of the things that I want to review are food related, and there's so much good food here, and so many places to eat, so many places to drink. However, I got a job, and it's in Tacoma. I'm actually in the military. So I drive down there every day. I drive back every day, and I work out down there at the gym on base. So I get home at like 8 p.m. every night. I leave at like 7 a.m., so I'm gone most of the day during the week. That leaves the weekend probably like 1 to 1.5 days to actually go out into Seattle. So that's restrictive. I'll get there though. I'll get there. Might just take a little bit of time. Need to get some of my friends involved because that'll be fun. You meet my friends. You want to meet my friends? It's like we're friends. You want to meet my friends? That'll be cool. It'll be helpful. They'll bring out the real me, the one that, well, that's kind of funny to say that the real me is the one that's around them. But really it isn't. Really the real me is who I am when I'm alone, I guess. Or can you be a different person, a real different person when you're with other people or by yourself? Or you're different people? Just getting philosophical as fuck right now, and I like it. I like deep thinking. I like floating. Have you heard of floating? Floating's awesome. The sensory deprivation tank. You got 10 inches of water filled with 1,000 pounds of salt. Temperature of your skin. So when you're laying in it, you can't feel it. You can't feel the water. It's a dark chamber. You can't see anything. Your ears are underwater. You can't hear anything. And if you're claustrophobic and you're getting afraid of this just by hearing about it, don't worry about it. Because I've had friends that are claustrophobic and they go in and they do it and they're fine. And they trip their balls off because it's pretty awesome. That's actually the reason why I moved here to Seattle, is because Float Seattle is here, and I wanted to be as close to as I could so I could do it more often. Float Seattle, yeah, it changed my life. It's pretty cool. If you haven't done it, you need to try it. It doesn't have to be at Float Seattle. I prefer there because the people that work there are pretty awesome. They all know quite a bit about floating. They enhance the experience, and it is an experience. I haven't been to any other place. I probably should, just to see the difference. But I got a lot of loyalty when it comes to things, especially things that changed my life. And it did. It did. It's meditation on steroids. And it's kind of an interesting thought. I wonder if people on steroids ever meditate. If it's really intense meditation. They're just constantly thinking about like 8-cylinder engines and fucking horses chewing on beef jerky. Big old horse cocks. Raging boners. Tiny horse balls. Anyway. This is me trying to get used to talking. I think I'll get more comfortable as time goes. Maybe I need to warm up a little bit before I actually do a video. But I'm going to post this whole thing. I'm not going to cut any part of it. Usually I'll watch it and then I'll cut part of it out that I don't like, or try to edit, or I'll do a couple takes. But you know what, I'm going to say fuck it. I'm just going to post this. And I think if I just talk into the camera and if I just post it then and not watch it, then I won't be as canned. I won't be boring. But this is probably boring for you to listen to. Hope you don't judge all the rest of my videos on this alone, or my previous 2 videos, because it will get better. I promise. Just hang in there with me. It's going to get better. That's my Coug flag back there. I went to Washington State University, but I live in Seattle. But go Cougs. Anyway, I'm going to stop it now, because even though I came into this video without anything to say, I feel like I'm running out of things that I'm not talking about. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to watch Mr. Peabody and Sherman. He made a time machine. He's taken his adopted human son through time. It's got 4 stars on Netflix, so should be a good time. I don't think we're going to be doing any kind of drinking tonight. It's already 10 o'clock.